Okie dokie, here we go again. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, gang. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. It is Wednesday, and it's Okuma Wednesday. We always talk about some Okuma Fish Lab products on Wednesday, and today is no different. We're going to be talking about some Okuma products. We're also going to be talking about this silly bluefin that's all over Southern California waters right now. Why are they not hitting? Why are we not catching them? What's going on, Captain Dave? I've been asked this question about 10 times already this week. So we'll get into that here in just a minute. First, let's run over we got some big gifts being given away this month. Gang, go to my Facebook page, Your Saltwater Guide. Go over there to my Facebook page. Leave some stars, and that enters you into the contest to win that free 3/4 day trip, all expenses paid on Bowline Charters. Justin Botrell and his wife Amanda have offered up that trip for one lucky winner. How do you enter that contest? You got to give me some stars on any of my videos. It doesn't have to be the live video. It can be any of the videos I do. Give me some stars. We're going to calculate all the stars. We're going to put all the names in a box. Every time you give stars, you get your name in the box. The more stars you give, the more chances, just like any other raffle. And then we're going to give away that free 3/4 day trip on Bowline Charters. You can see what I'm talking about over on my website at yoursaltwaterguide.com. The boat, we got a million pictures of the boat over there, and Justin runs a great operation. And he's been one of my students for a very long time as far as how to take care of the people when they go fishing and how to catch fish and how to take care of the boat. So you're in good hands if you go with Justin over there. Just go leave some stars on my Facebook page. Those of you that aren't on Facebook, you Instagram, TikTok, YouTubers, don't be afraid. Facebook's free. You can go over there, leave a message over there, and you can or leave some stars over there, and that'll enter you into the contest. It's free. But we're going to talk about bluefin here in just a second, so stay with us, folks. Don't jump off. And then one lucky subscriber over on my YouTube channel, you're going to win another case of Baja Jerky. Baja Jerky's giving away another case of Baja Jerky to one lucky winner over there. One subscriber on Your Saltwater Guide, the YouTube channel. Gang, this Tesoro reel, old school. This is my go-to reel right now. I love this little reel. You can see my videos of me fishing the mangroves. I'm fishing with this little 5 Tesoro Star Drag. Why do I like the Star Drag so much? Because you guys with the 2-speed reels, these little reels, they make them so heavy. I know everyone wants a 2-speed, not me. I like it nice and lightweight for my long bait casting rod, nice lightweight reel with the Star Drag. That way I can adjust the drag throughout the battle. Makes it real simple to use. Old school guys love the Star Drag. And if you younger guys try this, you'll like it a lot too. It's the Tesoro series reel from Okuma. It's the Tesoro 5. I love the reel. I love the durability of this reel. I love the way it fits in your hand. I just love every part of it, how smooth it is. We throw this thing in free spool, spin that spool. That spool is flying, gang, just flying on there for a very long time. That just shows you that the free spool on these reels is incredible. I just wanted you to check that out. That's the Tesoro 5. So let's go into this bluefin thing we were talking about. Gang, this bluefin has moved up into Southern California now. This has happened every year for the last 6 years. Everybody panics right now because there's no bluefin in the fish count for San Diego. Oh my gosh, the bluefin are gone. Gang, we're seeing an incredible amount of bluefin on the 14-mile bank, on the 267, on the 209. Hell, the Enterprise, the 3/4 day boat up in San Pedro, had 4 fish yesterday, and they already have one this morning up to 100. They're saying it's 130 pounds or something. They go from San Pedro, or excuse me, from Long Beach Sport Fishing, or excuse me, Pier Point Landing over to Catalina. That course, you can draw that course. That's where they're finding that bluefin in the channel between Catalina and the beach. There's a lot of bluefin there. Gang, the bluefin hasn't gone anywhere. Everyone needs to take a deep breath and calm down. It's going to be insane. Now the fish got up here. The weather's going to calm down. Finally, we've been hammered by the wind the last couple of weeks. Just hammered by the wind. The wind is calming down. The game plan for this weekend on yoursaltwaterguide.com is going to be insane because we have so much cool stuff going on in Southern California and now with this bluefin in the mix, mixing it up between Catalina and the beach, you just got so much to do with the barracuda, the bluefin, the calico bass, the yellowtail, the white sea bass, and then some decent weather. Channel Islands are going to be good this weekend. And all this stuff's available over at yoursaltwaterguide.com. But we're going to talk about this bluefin and how to get dialed in on this bluefin that's foaming in the channel. Foamers are when the fish are up on the surface, feeding on that anchovy, going absolutely bananas. I'll tell you how to get these things real easy. You don't need all this super fancy stuff. You don't need the Mad Mac, Nomad Marauders. You don't need all these things. You don't need the kite. You don't need the spreader bars. You don't need all this stuff. You need some live mackerel. Yeah. Go throw a live mackerel into one of these foamers, gang. Butt hook your mackerel and throw it into one of these foamers and hang on. You're going to go, holy, that was simple. No one's doing it. Everybody I talk to is throwing the iron into these things, casting the iron, casting the rapalas, casting all this garbage that they bought over the last 8 years that this bluefin's been here. Gang, this is not a secret. It works flawlessly. It works flawlessly. Live mackerel in these foamers. It's going to work, and it's going to work very, very well, and it's very easy. Stop on your way out of the harbor, whatever harbor you're coming out of, or bait barge, whatever you're doing. Fill up your bait tank with live mackerel. Set your watch an hour before the slack tide. Go out, look around, see if you can find these areas of anchovies that are out here in the channel. I hear guys are seeing big, giant areas of anchovies. Big areas of anchovies. Hold on 1 second. Someone's at the front door. Hey, I'm doing my show right there. Big, giant schools of anchovies in the channel. They're just filling up my water, my cistern out my front yard. Big, giant schools of anchovies, and then they're leaving those anchovies to go look for fish. Gang. This bluefin's keyed on that anchovy. It might not be up on the surface feeding on it when you're there, but if you leave big schools of bait to go look for fish, you're blowing it. Be in that zone where all that bait is. Cruise around slow. Throw the live deception cedar plugs out the back of the boat. Drive around in the area where you find all the bait and hang out and wait for the slack tide. When the tide goes slack, gang, hang on to your hats. You're going to see some of the most spectacular foamers of bluefin you've ever seen in your life. You're going to be blown away that there's that much fish there and you didn't even see it. And then all of a sudden the tide goes slack and the whole world changes and the fish float on the surface. The bait floats on the surface. Then all the bluefin come and start mowing it. And you come pulling up on one of these foamers with your 65-pound braid tied to your 60-pound fluorocarbon leader and your 6-aught hook, and you butt hook a mackerel and you toss it into the middle of that foamer and hang on, gang. Now you're on. And what eats the mackerel? A fish from 20 pounds to 400 pounds. You don't know which one's going to bite it, but it works flawless. You guys are overthinking this. You're way overthinking it, way overspending. You don't need to spend all this money on all this stuff unless you have a bunch of extra money, gang. On these foamers, gang, they'll eat the live mackerel all day, every day. My good buddy Jimmy Decker and I, man, when this stuff first showed up, we were just slaying them on the live mackerel. Now I don't know where the disconnect came and what happened. I know all these different websites and all these different professionals are telling you, oh, you need a Mad Mac and you need a spreader bar and you need a flying fish and you need a... Gang, if the fish are foaming, throw a live mackerel in the middle of it and hang on. You will be blown away. It works very, very well. They've been eating live mackerel their whole lives. They're going to eat a live mackerel. You're throwing iron in there. You're throwing all this. When they are keyed on that anchovy and they are foaming, I will guarantee you, if you cast your mackerel into the middle of these foamers, you will get bit. Oh, but Dave, they're not talking about, yeah, that's because they're not doing it. I don't know why. I don't know where the disconnect came. I don't know what happened. I don't know where they lost focus on what was going on. I guess everybody just has to spend a bunch of money. Everybody just has to go buy all this crap that they don't know how to use and just drag a bunch of crap out behind the boat. Gang, fire a live mackerel into a foamer and call me tomorrow and tell me what happens. You will be blown away. I'm going to get more into this. I'm going to get more pinpointed on how this is all working and how this is all happening on my game plan for tomorrow. They'll be posted at 3:30 in the afternoon. They'll be posted at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'll have you dialed in on where you should be with your tank of live mackerel and what you should be doing. And you'll be blown away. You will be blown away. I don't know. It just blows my mind that we lost contact with this, that we lost contact with the live mackerel fishing. Gang, I told you a couple months ago, get your sabiki rods. I told you to get your sabikis. This is what it's all about. Now you have your sabiki rod, you have your sabikis. You went to Promar and you bought your sabiki rod and you have your sabikis and you know how to catch mackerel because you watched my videos on YouTube and Instagram and your TikTok and Facebook. Some of you are even members of my website, and I don't even have to tell you guys anymore because you already know, because you don't suck at fishing, and now you're keying in on this thing and you're whaling on them. I got so many great reports for the weekend of guys catching sea bass and yellowtail and bluefin and doing all the things that no one else is doing because everybody else is just out spending money on crap that doesn't work because they don't know how. Gang, whoever spends the most money on the most crap never wins. I'm sorry, they never do. I show up in flip-flops, shorts, a t-shirt, and my jig rod with a 6-aught hook tied to it and a live mackerel on the end of it, and I outfish them every time. Gang, you got to just think. These are just fish. You're overthinking it. You're overspending. Get out there, fish the live mackerel. If you don't know where, you don't know how, or you don't know what to do, go to my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. I dial you in on every aspect of everything. If you don't understand the website, you don't understand how it all works, call me, 949-374-0786. I will hold your hand all the way into the deepest part of the website so you don't have to suck at fishing anymore. 949-374-0786. Find somebody else that's willing to take your phone calls before you even sign up to the website. Check it out, yoursaltwaterguide.com. I got you covered. Good luck this weekend. Follow my plan and you won't suck anymore. Or go out there and try to figure it out on your own like the YouTube or the TikTok experts tell you all the time. Figure it out on your own like I did. Bullshit. Somebody taught them. They didn't figure shit out on their own. All I do is tell the truth every single day. It might not be your truth. You might not be what you like. I probably hurt a lot of snowflakes' feelings just now. I don't apologize. Good luck. Bye.